This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday, the 30th of September, wrapping up the month today with a gorgeous afternoon. A new surge of cool air drops in here late this weekend, and the really nasty weather continues well to the east of the state. We'll check the Skycam shots around the network this afternoon at, first off, early this morning. Isn't that nice? Got the sun coming up from the Birmingham Skycam. That was at about 6:45 this morning. Had a few clouds off to the east, giving the sky a real nice texture, just gorgeous. This afternoon, a cloudless sky. That's the Trussville Skycam from Chalkville Mountain Road, just north of Interstate 59. And in Shelby County, that's the Skycam from the campus of the University of Montevallo. And again, not a cloud to be found there. Big trough continues over the east. The upper low center is located between Atlanta and Macon. Nasty weather continues on the eastern seaboard. Temperatures are mostly in the low 80s at 2 o'clock. Birmingham and Gadsden, 81. The warm spot, Tuscaloosa, they've got 84. And around the nation, you can see the cooler values a little east of the state where clouds have covered much of the region over the Carolinas. They've got 70s over there. 80s from West Alabama back over to Texas. And the really hot weather back in the deserts, where Phoenix will see triple-digit heat again today. There's the current analysis on what's happening off to the east. We've got the remnant low that used to be Nicole, south of Cape Fear, and that's headed northeast. And again, rain continues over eastern North Carolina up to the mouth of Chesapeake Bay up into Pennsylvania. And in that region, we have a tornado watch. This includes Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., and Baltimore for the possibility maybe a few small spin-up tornadoes in there, not the classic big ones we see in the spring. And, of course, the rains have been tremendous. Many counties near the Atlantic coast are under flash flood warnings. But all of that stays east. There's the QPF chart. The big rains on the mid and upper Atlantic coast around here, basically nothing for the next 5 days. This is valid through Tuesday morning of next week. In the tropics, we've got disturbed weather across the Caribbean and parts of the Atlantic basin, nothing organized. The guys at the Hurricane Center have that wave approaching the Windward Islands up to a 30% chance of developing. Peaked at model output, this is Invest 97, and really no dynamic models identify this thing yet. The Clipper model is a statistical model. That's got it passing north to Puerto Rico in 5 days, and one model wants to bring it up to a hurricane, but obviously at this early stage of the game, it's kind of hard to call. We'll take a look at the GFS, the 12Z run, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And again, the Vortmax that used to be Nicole is moving up the Atlantic seaboard around here. Things look pretty quiet. Lots of sunshine tomorrow. Should be a beautiful day. And more than likely, temperatures should be pretty much like the ones we had today, the high around 80. Saturday starting off the weekend, a beautiful day, lots of sunshine, upper 70s likely. And Sunday, look at the trough sharpening up over the east. Strong Vortmax down around Chattanooga, and that's going to bring down some cool air on Sunday. Guidance is showing 72, but some folks north of Birmingham might stay in the 60s all day. And Monday, nice and cool. The GFS is showing a high of only 70 and a low in the mid-40s. And Tuesday, we stay dry. And again, we'll start the day in the 40s. The high should be up in the low and mid-70s. Wednesday of next week, beautiful. Same thing Thursday. So this gorgeous fall weather continues. All right, model madness. Let's go out there 5 more days. Now, come on. Is it going to happen or not? This is the 12th of October. Very deep shortwave trough to the west and upper low, really, over the Arklatex. And down below that, that looks awfully wet. Now, every other run, it goes away. I would lean toward the drier solution simply because of climatology. We just don't see big rain events around here in October that often like that unless there's a tropical system involved. Could it happen? Absolutely, but just be aware that the GFS is occasionally printing that. And then 4 days later, on the 16th of October, the trough continues over the east. And down below that, a nice shot of cool air, the 540 line down to Indianapolis and Des Moines. So again, you can see that more than likely temperatures for the rest of this month will likely be below average. and pretty dry unless that little October 12th event happens, and we're not convinced of that just yet. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Each day there are new stories to tell about the people who live here and the place we call home.
All of the faces that I see, all of the places close to me, they're all part of all the best things about home.
Sharing your stories on ABC 3340, Alabama's news leader.